disappointed to see the massive spending bill, frankly, which increases the budget deficit, doesn't decrease it, and undermines the work that the DOGE team is doing.
Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla and SpaceX, has publicly spoken out against a key piece of legislation championed by President Trump, the multi-trillion-dollar tax and spending bill that just passed in the U.S. House of Representatives. This bill, which Trump calls his Big Beautiful Bill, is one of his administration's cornerstone economic plans. But Musk, who was once a major supporter and financial backer of Trump's 2024 re-election campaign, is now voicing serious concerns. Speaking in an interview with CBS Sunday Morning, Musk said he was disappointed with the bill. According to him, the legislation increases the national budget deficit rather than reducing it, which, he argues, directly undermines the work he did to help Trump cut federal spending. Musk was formally appointed as the head of DOGE, the Department of Government Efficiency, which was tasked with slashing wasteful spending, ending unnecessary government contracts, and even eliminating entire federal programs. Musk's exact words were, "I was disappointed to see the massive spending bill, frankly. It increases the budget deficit, not just decreases it." This statement marks a clear break from the Trump administration's current strategy and is raising eyebrows, both in Washington and across the business world. The bill not only extends tax cuts passed back in 2017 during Trump's first term, many of which were due to expire soon, but also significantly boosts defense spending and funds Trump's controversial mass deportation plan. Critics argue that this bill, if passed in full, could increase the federal deficit by as much as $600 billion in the next fiscal year alone. That's a massive gap between what the government spends and what it actually brings in through taxes and other revenues. Now let's take a moment to understand the broader context here. Elon Musk wasn't just some outside advisor. He played a central role in the Trump administration's efforts to cut government costs. Through DOGE, Musk reportedly helped cancel hundreds of federal contracts, slash foreign aid programs, and lay off thousands of government workers. The DOGE website claims it has saved around $175 billion so far. However, a BBC analysis has cast doubt on the validity of that figure, pointing out that there's limited public evidence to support those savings. Still, Musk has defended his actions, saying, "I did what needed to be done." For Musk, the problem isn't just that the bill includes spending, it's that it reverses the progress made by DOGE. He even made a cheeky comment in the CBS interview saying, "I think a bill can be big or beautiful. I don't know if it can be both." The clash between Musk and Trump is also shining a spotlight on internal divisions within the Republican Party. This bill barely made it through the House thanks to opposition from both fiscal conservatives and populist Republicans who were dull uneasy about either the tax cuts, the defense spending, or the increased debt ceiling. The proposed bill also raises the government's borrowing limit, the debt ceiling, to $4 trillion, giving the administration more room to finance spending. That's a major shift for a party that has often campaigned on promises to cut deficits and shrink government. In response to Musk's criticism, President Trump didn't directly attack him, but he acknowledged there were parts of the bill he wasn't thrilled about. Speaking from the Oval Office, Trump said, "We'll be negotiating that bill. I'm not happy about certain aspects of it, but I'm thrilled by other aspects, like the tax cuts." He went on to say that the bill needs to get a lot of support in Congress and that there's still work to be done to finalize its details. So even though the House has passed it, it's not a done deal yet, and we can expect more debate in the Senate. Now let's talk about Musk's broader political involvement. Just last year, Musk donated more than $250 million to help Trump return to the White House. His role in the campaign and later in the administration made him a highly controversial figure. Tesla, for example, faced boycotts, protests, and even a dip in sales due to Musk's close political ties and his efforts to eliminate federal jobs and foreign aid programs. But in recent weeks, Musk has signaled that he's stepping back from politics. He announced that he'll be doing a lot less political spending in the future and that he's now focused on leading Tesla for at least another 5 years. That's a big shift for someone who just months ago was considered one of the most influential non-politicians in Washington. This also raises some big questions. Is Musk trying to distance himself from a potentially unpopular economic strategy? Or is this a genuine policy disagreement with someone he once strongly supported? It's also worth considering the timing. The 2026 midterms are just around the corner. Trump's approval ratings are fluctuating and internal GOP tensions are growing. Musk's public break with the president could influence other Republican donors and tech leaders who have been quietly backing Trump behind the scenes. There's also the issue of DOGE itself. If Musk is stepping down, who will take over? And will the program continue? For now, DOGE's future seems uncertain, especially if its biggest advocate is pulling away. So where does this leave us? On one side, we have a president trying to pass a sweeping economic bill that he believes will boost the economy and strengthen national security. On the other, we have Elon Musk, and who was once one of Trump's biggest allies, warning that this bill could undo a year's worth of cost-cutting reforms and add hundreds of billions to the deficit. And between them is a Republican Party that's increasingly divided over how to handle taxes, spending, and debt. So what do you think about all of this? Is Musk right to speak out? Is Trump's bill a necessary step forward or a step backward into more government spending and debt? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Be sure to like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss any updates. We'll be following this story closely, especially as the bill moves to the Senate.